Well, happy eternal Friday the 13th. I am Astarius Miraculi, and welcome to Ascension Live. We're going to decode Friday the 13th and access some of the exalted vibrations connected therewith. I'm going to start with some frequency of the didgeridoo, one that is my namesake. Haven't played this one in quite a while. This one I call Astarius Miraculi. I have this one especially made, so as you can see, it's made in a way that it curves around so that I can didgeridoo myself. But this is also for you by extension. So while I offer these sound frequencies, I want you to be into tapping into the sacred mysteries associated with Friday the 13th and accessing those energies to facilitate the creation of all of those things that hold importance for you in your life, that which you want to manifest. So here we go. God bless Friday the 13th. We're going to access those frequencies of Friday the 13th and bring them into harmonic convergence with the highest intentions that we hold for our life. Because by the grace of God, Goddess Absolute, we are worthy of all of the graciousness, all of the beauty, all of the wonderment that the universe could possibly offer. So Friday the 13th is an energy that has a connection to, one, the mysteries of life. It ties also into the resonance of the 8th house of the zodiac and the sign of Scorpio. So I think that I'd like to share with you a selection from my book, Feast of the Zodiac, Wisdom of Astrology. You know, more often than not, I'm sharing selections from my other book, Miraculi, Song of Ascension. But because we're in this resonance of Friday the 13th, and it has a scorpionic essence to it, let me share the rhythm of Scorpio. Rhythm of Scorpio, transforming action. From dungeons of the scorpion sting, to mountaintop on eagle wings, to regenerate light of dark undertakings, and ordain death as life in the making. Mystical, magical root of the tree, unyielding Scorpio's will to be. I am a well where secrets dwell. I can know it, but I won't show it. You may compel, yet I will not tell. And though I feel it, I won't reveal it. Courage, wisdom, power filled, fearless fighter, invincible will, strong desire penetrating, obstacles disintegrating, shrewd, ruthless, dominating. Beware of jealousy and hating. Woe be unto the rotted seed, come transformation, I will be freed. Master of Pluto, possessing extremes, one who knows no in-between. The cold is cold, the hot is hot, who is lovingly remembered, else bitterly forgot. The big is big, the small is small. Extreme I am, else nothing at all. Intense, magnetic, creative, perceptive, see right through people. Intuitive, reflective, at my best in the midst of great stress, will do or die in my quest for success. Curious philosopher, aggressive and keen, whose words can be sharp as a scorpion sting. Stop being sarcastic, hot-tempered and vicious, distrusting, rebellious, and spitefully suspicious. Emotions like a laser and self-contained. I dam up the river and direct the rain. Most powerful passions held back in me, but Lord have mercy when the dam breaks free. In me the mysteries of life are kept. Did you know you traveled while you slept? That though you died, life never left? That life and death are the in and out breath of God in you, who breaks the spell, reveals the real truth of heaven and hell. I must trade my scorpion sting, thus to earn my eagle wings, ever God vision to extend, till kingdom come I will ascend. I am Scorpio. So glean from that whatever you find applicable to take and utilize for your process of manifesting what it is that you want in your life. So the day Friday is ruled by Venus, and Venus is a planet associated with relationships. And so we get the opportunity to look at what are the ways in which transformation needs to happen in the domain of our relationships. Venus, the planet that rules relationship, is also the planet that rules money. So we might be looking at what is it that we need to do in order to bring about some transformation and to bring about some alchemy relative to our money. The 8th house, which is aligned with the 13th, is also associated with death, regeneration, transformation. It is inheritance. So what is it that you want to inherit? Or let me put it a different way. What is it that you want to claim that you have eternally inherited? Being descendant of God, Goddess Absolute, all of us are inheritors of every blessed thing. So Friday the 13th has its association with universal assets and universal values. You see, the 8th house in astrology has to do with all of the rest of the money in the whole universe, all of the rest of the valuables in the whole universe that is not one's own personally. That represents the oneness of the wholeness of the values and the valuables. So the 8th house has both an association with values, that formless resonance that brings about the manifestation of the valuables. The valuables are of form. The values are formless. The value is formless. And it is the value that gives birth to every valuable. So what do you want to inherit? And what do you want to experience the resonance of rebirth in? See, the 13th and the 8th house is also associated with rebirth. You know, what is it about you and your life that is meant to be reborn? You know, what is it about your being? You know, there's a resurrection that is available, and also the 8th house has its association with the ascension. It's an ascension vibration. It has to do with secrets, things that are hidden, but it's also associated with that capacity that we have to decode the secrets of life, to decode the things that are hidden from us. You know, we're able to take the light and shine down into the hidden places of life. The 8th house represents everything that is hidden and everything that is below sea level. But there is a simultaneous access to pierce into the perception of those things that are below sea level. So we honor this rhythm of Friday the 13th. It is also associated with psychic ability. The veils are thin on Friday the 13th. It's a day that we can actually begin to up-level the mastery that we have in the domain of psychic ability. You know, up-level that part of who you are. I offer these tones to crack the code of Friday the 13th and to open a greater resonance of abundance, of universal values and universal valuables for all of us, and that we would inherit, or claim, that is, the inheritance that God has bestowed upon each and every one of us. Mountain heights of heaven's land, we invoke the master plan, 'cause it's our divine birthright. We're giving back our cosmic sight. At dawn of life we were so high, with the angels we did fly. We now dissolve all blinding pain. Ancient times come again. It is in the name of holy peace that all our blessings now increase. Our great abundance now comply with power of our single eye. We bless the darkness, make it right, reverse the tide and free the light. God, make our power ever pure, else let the power not endure. We love and lift our fellow man, and woe man, we understand the master plan. For us there's simply nothing new except that which our souls once knew. First I spin at speed of light, within, without, come now I sight. Almighty Spirit, Elohim, make truth of this our cosmic dream. Oh yes, our eye is really single, with light our bodies do now tingle. Oh, our souls are so brand new. We now know all that we once knew. Oh, our souls are so brand new. We now know all that we once knew. Let there be God, capstone of my soul, unfailing Spirit, fulfill my goals. Let there be power in the word of my mouth, I conquer with faith is all fear and doubt. Let there be wisdom as the fuel of my knowledge, let it be ablaze within my heart. I must be consistent in the game of life, that wisdom may finish what knowledge did start. Let there be love in the work of my hand, my life is a blessing unto God and man and woman. Let there be peace as the wings of my mind, O song of serenity around me shine. Let there be joy of truth a bubbling in my soul, dissolver of sadness, come make me whole. Let there be abundance raining down upon me, my life be enriched with prosperity. And there is the fulfillment of let there be, for life will always give me but as far as I can see. Let there be. Let there be, let there be, and there is, and there was, and there ever shall be. There's only one life in which we all share, and only one love through which we all care. Only one being in all that we're seeing. A slumbering giant is what we are freeing. When one is at peace, what a mighty release of breath unto life that all may increase. Anyone's joy is everyone's right. The wise one's wisdom is the blind one's sight. Yes, there's only me in all that I see. The joining of life is what makes me free, and those who achieve and abundance receive is that part of me in whom I believe. When I am a winner, I honor all life. When I am a loser, all life shares my strife. Before life on this earth and my physical birth, I danced with the angels and knew my true worth. Yet all that I was, I really still am. The God out of heaven, an innocent lamb. If I want to know who I truly be, seek all that there is, and I will find me. I see all you amazing beloveds tuning in, loving you with the passion of heaven. Thank you for co-creating with me. Before I close the transmission, if there are any questions that you want to put in the chat that I can respond to, then I will. Otherwise, we'll move towards the completion of the transmission. I thank you for remembering who you are. I thank you for reaching out and accessing all of the benevolence associated with Friday the 13th, accessing the frequencies of your inheritance, opening up and standing in that receptivity, be the receivership of God, Goddess Absolute, and allow yourself to receive the inheritance that God has bestowed upon you and upon all of us, with the receiving power of the microcosmic resonance of God that exists within the inner sanctum of your being. Thank you for knowing that you are infinitely worthy. Thank you for allowing and receiving the infinite blessings of the all-dimensional love and appreciation for yourself that is bestowed by the universe at large. Thank you for knowing that God, Goddess Absolute, is your insurance, that all is well in the kingdom of your divinity. Remember the God, Goddess Essence that you are. Remember the sacredness of your being. Remember to keep sacred company with the inner sanctum of your being, the I am of the storm, the vortex of creation, the heaven within you that is untouched by any darkness, any negativity, any anti-divinity. Be at one with that place in you, that place in us that is uncontaminatable. Just like the eye of the storm, the very center of all of that turbulent, violent wind, but that turbulent, violent wind can never pierce to that central core. And at some point, all of that turbulence will morph into oneness with that central calm that exists within the eye of the storm, just like all of the turbulence and all of the vicissitudes and the trials and tribulations of your life will at some point realign with you in the inner sanctum of your being, where you will free the distressed angel, because turbulence is an angel in distress, pain is an angel in distress, fear is an angel in distress, hatred is an angel in distress, because when we pierce to the center of any of those things, we find pure light, for light is in ownership of the center of everything. So we want to know that we can pierce to the center of pain and find light. Pierce to the center of worry and fear, we find light. Light and love and divinity is all there is. Be sure and experience my website, astarius.com, astarius.com. I have a great number of musical albums, a couple of books. I recited the rhythm of Scorpio to you. That's from Feast of the Zodiac, Wisdom of Astrology. I also recited One Being. That's from my other book, Miraculized Song of Ascension. I'm also available for intuitive and astrological readings and sound healing transmissions with didgeridoo and vocal harmonics. Thank you for your comments, and thank you all for your donations. Many of you have been so gracious and kind and sent donations, just showing your appreciation for my offerings. And for those of you who may want to do that, I receive donations graciously via Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, as well as a donation button on my website. So thank you for co-creating with me, and thank you for taking sacred advantage of Friday the 13th. I appreciate love you, and I hold you in the infinite resonance of the light and the love.